So good evening children, we'll be doing integers and that's for the 4th and the 5th standard. Even some 6th classes also do integers. So integers are directional numbers. You have a direction, the sign plus or minus indicates direction, and the magnitude, the number, in front of the signs indicate the magnitude, the measurement. So here in this I will illustrate the addition and subtraction of integers on a number line. Okay. So here you see number line. This is the starting point, 0. So 0 has no positive or no negative sign in front of it. Whenever you write the integer 0, you don't put a plus or a minus sign. That's the starting point, right? The numbers which go to the right, that means if you say the east is positive, the west is the negative, or the right is positive and the left is negative. But the magnitude, the measurement is the same. If I jump to hop 3 steps right, I've gone the same distance as I hop 3 steps left. The difference is the direction. So to know whether you hop right of 0 or left of 0, the sign indicates that. So if you go right of 0, we put a plus in front of the number. And if you go left of 0, we indicate minus. Okay? So here we write all, and since all differ by 1, so the distance between them should be the same. You cannot keep 1 and a small gap 2, then a big gap 3. Because here the gap also indicates the size of the numbers. So since 0 to 1 is the same size as 1 to 2 and as 2 to 3, we should leave the same gaps. If you left 1 centimeter between the numbers, okay, so you leave 1 centimeter and you draw a number line with pencil. Now, if I say now suppose I add plus 3 and a plus 4, which is same as 3 plus 4. So generally when we don't write a sign, when I just say 7, it's understood it is plus. But for a negative number, if you do not write the sign, it makes a difference. So when I say a plus 3 and a plus 4, which is same as 3 plus 4, both are positive. A plus 3 and a plus 4. So you have a 3 and a 4. So that is 7, we all know. But how will we show it on number line? So from 0 I go 3 here, that is plus 3. Then after that you go to uncle's house, another 4 units from aunt's house. And this is your house. So another 3 units, another 4. So count the gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we reach here. And what is that mark which you got? 7. So that is your answer. 3 steps to the right, and since it is plus 4, we go to the same direction from 3. So another 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we reach 7. So finally, how much I have moved? I have moved 7 units, and that is also plus 7, or you just write 7. Right? Let us go to the left now. Suppose I say minus 1 plus minus 3. Okay? I am doing the same number line. Suppose I am doing minus 1 plus minus 3. I am adding 2 negative numbers. What is the meaning? I am going both left side. Okay? My grandpa stays to the left of my house. Okay? Then you have my great grandpa stays to the same left of my house, a little further away from grandpa's house. So I am going minus 1. This. So let us rub this, okay, which you have finished, otherwise it will be confusing. Right? We'll rub this. We have finished that. We finished this. Right? We finished this. Now minus 1. Minus 1 plus minus 3. Children, that is same as writing minus 1, minus 3. Okay, but anyway, this will come to it later. So let us not confuse it. So we're adding two negative numbers. That means we are going in the same direction, but this time, since the sign is negative sign in front of the number, we are moving to the left. So I gone to my grandfather's house. It is this side, that is west side, 1 kilometer, whatever the distance is. So 1 unit from left. Then from there, I go to my great grandfather's house, which is another 3 units, but same direction. So I go 1, 2, and 3. Don't count, see the numbers. See the distance. 1 unit, 2 unit, and 3. So we reach here. So don't see the numbers here. See, jump the steps. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step to the left. So that becomes minus 1 and a minus 3. So in total, from starting point, you have reached minus 4. So from your house, the total distance to the left you covered, if I talk of distance, right, it is minus 4. It is 4 units. The units are 4 kilometers. Let's say kilometers. 4 kilometers. The minus only says that you have gone to the left side of 0. So therefore, the answer is minus 4. Let us see a combination. So now we have seen a combination of a plus 3 and a plus 5. So that plus 3, then I go from 3, I jump 5 steps. So ultimately I have gone to the 8th number. So 1, 2, 3, I make an arrow from here and plus 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from that point, and there you reach 8. So that's why plus 3 plus 5. So everybody knows 3 plus 5 is 8 and all that. You learned it in KG and 1. But illustrate a number line. So it's a little confusing about direction. So let us come to now combination of a negative and a positive. Means first you go to your aunt's house. From there you go towards the grandfather's house. Right? So here, suppose I say plus 5 plus minus 2. Let us put in bracket. Okay? The bracket indicates which direction you go and how much you go. Okay? And the plus in between then indicates that you are continuing your journey. So first I am going plus 5. So which side I should move? To the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have moved here. Then I forgot. Then I remember that grandfather called me. So I will go to my grandpa's house, who stays to the left of my house. My house is at 0 point, right? So I'll say, okay, now I have to go 2 units to the left, but I won't reach my grandfather's house, right? But minus 2 means now you reverse your direction. Plus is right. So the moment I say minus, you change your turn about, right about turn. Because if I say plus 5 plus 2, I continue in the same direction. Plus 5 and plus 2 will come to 7. But what is the meaning of plus 5 and a minus 2? So plus 5 I go 5 units and a minus 2 means right turn, right, about turn. Now you have to go to the left direction, but 2 units from where you stopped. So you stopped at 5. Now I change my direction and I go here. So where do I 2 units to the left? Not means you come to minus 2. No, children. It's not 5 and then this minus 2. No. Minus means wherever you have stopped. Okay, now you don't continue in the same direction. Now you turn about and move 2 steps. So since you're changing your direction, if I'm going this side 5 kilometers, I come back 3 kilometers. So I say plus 5 and a minus 3. Okay, I come 3 kilometers, but because I change my direction, I say minus 3. So how far from your house you are? You are 2 units from your house. And which direction? In the right side only. Because plus 5 is greater than 3. 5 is greater than 3. Now, so here you have You go and right about. So turning about. First it was this direction. So answer is 3. This is your answer. Right? Now let us see the reverse one. Suppose you've gone to the left of 0, say minus 6 and a plus 8. Right? So let us see the other one. So you have a minus 6 for bracket and a plus 8. So I have travelled two distances, okay, 6 and 8. One is to the left. How do I know to the left? Because of the minus sign in front of 6. And 8, how do I know it is to the right? It is plus 8. So what is the total? Ultimately, how much I am from my starting point is what you are finding. When I say plus 2 plus 5 and I am saying 7, means from starting point you are 7 units, right? If I am saying just now we did plus 5 and minus 2, we returned, we are at this juncture, that means from starting point we are 3 units, right? That's the meaning of directional numbers. Then everything we are measuring from 0. 0 is my house is located there. Okay, so that is measured as 0 mark, right? So next one is now minus 6 plus 8, right? So let us do different combinations, right? Minus 6 plus 8. So first time, it is both ways correct. First you can do plus 8 then minus 6. We can do minus 6 plus 8. Children remember, 8 plus 4 is same as 4 plus 8. 8 into 4 is same as 4 into 8. Yes? And similarly, minus 6 plus 8, you can also say 8 and plus minus 6. So here, okay, I will go 6 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I am here at this point. Point A. First I have moved to point A at 6 units to the left. That means I have travelled actually 6 kilometers or 6 meters, whatever the unit of distance is. Okay. Then I go minus 8. Not from here, children. That's very confusing. That's what children are confused. They do minus 6 here and they do plus 8 here. So they're confused. Right? No. First you take in minus 6. Now you have shifted. You're no longer here. So how can you go from here? You're not there. You're here now. So from there you turn. Because it is not minus 8. Minus 8 means I'll move 8 steps. Again, continue the same way. Minus 6 and 8 more steps. It is minus 6, so it becomes minus 14. That means I'm 14 units to the left of 0. But it is minus 6 plus 8. So about turn. Because I have to change my direction. Minus is this, plus is this. Right? So I do plus 8 from here. So 1, I'm turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm here now. So this is my second station. So what I'm doing? Minus 6, 6 units to the left. The left is indicated by minus, left of 0. And the right direction is indicated by plus. So I've gone 6 left, then 8 right. 8 right from this point, not from your children. Because you're not here, you are here. So we turn and go here. And where did we reach? How far from my house now I am? I am only 2 units. So answer is 2. I'm counting how far I am. After my final journey, traveling 2 places, one to the left, and then from there right about turn. I just turn opposite direction, take a U-turn, take a turn and go 8 kilometers from that point. So here already gone 6. So 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're just counting each step from where we stopped. So now how far I am from. Then we come to the concept, why do we subtract when the signs are opposite? Why do we add when the signs are negative both? Why do we add when both are positive? Right? After this concept, I'll tell you. Right? So here it's 2. Now let us go to something else. Suppose it is plus 2 and a minus 5. Okay? I'll do on this number line. Right? It's plus 2 and a plus or minus 5. So we are adding, remember, now I am doing addition of 2 positive numbers or addition of two negative numbers or addition of a positive and a negative. So when the positive is greater than negative, I'm going more to the right than to the left, or I'm adding more to the left and less to the right. So let us see the four combinations, right, of adding two numbers in same direction, either right, different direction, same direction to the left, or opposite direction, little left and then right, or right and left. Okay. So here if I say you can go -5 turn 2 units, or you can do 2 and do 5, whichever way is easy for you. You can go right first, then you have to go to left, and some people will go to the left first, then turn about and go to the right. Both answers will be same. Ultimately, you have to see that my home, which is at 0 point, the 0 point is the location where I started it. The starting point is marked as 0. That's my house, suppose. So, how far I am from my house. Ultimately, you're finding that. So, here it is, of course, I'll say I am doing this, 0 is here. So, I am going 2 units to the right because of the plus 2. Then from this point, not from 0, you are going -5, children. Don't get confused. Okay, now you go on. This is your first stage of travel. Then I'm going 5, I turn about because now I'm not going +5. Then I'll go that side, but you are going -5. First you went 2 units right. Then I'm turning and I'm crossing my house and I'm going to the left. How do I'm crossing my house? Because I'm going 5 units from here. And now is only 2 units. So 5 units from here. So turn about from here and I'm going 1, 2. Not this 5. Don't see the 5 number. See how much you're really traveling. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. So I'm stopping here. See the thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps to the left. My journey is completed. And where I stand at -3. This is the answer. So I am ultimately 3 units left of my house. Finally, if I stop there and I don't move further, Mommy will say, where are you? You say, Ma, I am 3 units, 3 kilometers, 3 meters, or whatever, hectometer, whatever you say, I am that much far away from my house, exactly to the west. Okay, I am to the west of my house at a distance of, what is that? 3 units. So when you are saying west, you don't have to write minus sign. Okay. West 3, -3. East 4, +4. Yes. So when you're saying 3 kilometers east, so that is this. So which if I don't, you say east or I don't say right, then you say +3. If I say 4 kilometers left, then or 4 units left, meaning how would you write the number if you do not write the word left? Okay, then you write -4. 4 units left of 0. That is in words. How do you write a number? -4. Okay, we don't say left 4 and then left 4, written also as -4. Now you have seen big number plus small number. Then we also did big positive plus small negative. Both negative we did and both positive. Let us revise again, right? -4 and -8. -4 which side? This side or that side? This side. So -4, then hop 8 from -4. So total from the 0 you have gone 12 units left or -12. So if I remove the word left, I'll put minus. And if I say go 3 units right, now continue, go 2 units right. From there you move further, teacher says, right only, don't come back. So 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 steps from 0, and from the where you stopped at third point, that is this, those 2 steps is 5. Now I repeat again. Suppose I say +9, okay, and a -12. A +9, and can you see this? Yes, I think you can see this. So +9 means I go right, and -12 So plus 9 and a plus 9 and a plus of minus 12. Okay, plus 9 and a plus of minus 12. So that will be, I get 9 units. Now minus 12, I don't go same direction 12 steps. I turn about and change my direction because this is positive. I said negative. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is already 9 till here. But I have to move further till I come to 12. See, I come this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? And that ultimately where it has come, this is your answer. It is at minus 3. So this answer plus 9, a plus 9 and a plus of minus 12 is minus 3. Okay? Then we have shorter methods. Y plus into minus is minus. You have two signs side by side. You only write one side. Okay? Y plus and minus, paired together you write as minus. And minus plus y you write minus, and a minus again written a minus will become plus, and a plus and a plus. Why does it become plus? Many people don't know why. I will tell you. Right? Now suppose in the same number line, let me just rub this. I don't want to make a number line again. So suppose this number line, I rub all this. Okay. So now I have. So let us go to this. Now suppose I say multiplication. When I say 3 times 2, what is meaning? You all know. What is meaning of a multiplication? Continued addition. 3 times 2 means 2 added 3 times. 2 plus 2 plus 2. 1. Or it is also 3 added 2 times. 3 times 2 means 2 added 3 times. And 2 times 3, though both answers are same, you know that? 2 times 3 when I say 3 added twice. In both cases you get answer 6. That's why you write 2 into 3 is same as 3 into 2. Right? So here it's continued. It's the same number being added that many times. Right? So here when I say 2 times 3, both are positive. So I will go, that means 3 plus 3. That means you go 3, double the 2. That means I have gone to, suppose this. So I go 3 and go twice 3. So 3 and both positive 3. So I told you it's 3 plus 3. So same direction. Answer is this. Answer is 6. Right? Or you can also do 2 plus 2 plus 2. Both ways. See, I am showing you. This is 3 plus 3. That is 2 times 3. This is 2 plus 2 plus 2. 3 times 2. So both answers come 6. Right? That's easy. That's why we say plus into plus. Answer will be plus. Put a plus sign. Or you just write 6 is understood as plus 6. When you say, I tell your mummy that I got 10 marks out of 15, you don't have to say plus 10. Only when you say minus 10, you don't have to tell your mummy the marks. You keep quiet, come home quietly. Teacher gave me minus. There the minus is less than 0. So that concept will be different. Less than 0. So this side. So 0 is minimum. So in minus means she's giving negative marks. In next test if you get 20, she said last class you got minus 10. So 20 minus 10, now you get 10. Okay. So here that is the meaning of multiply. Now what happens when it is 2 times minus 3? Yes. And teacher will say 2 is positive, 3 is negative. So write plus into minus minus. Let me explain why. Okay. So suppose now. Okay. That is 1. Now if in this second number line I will show you what is, suppose I will say 3 times, let's say like, suppose I say 2 times minus 4. That means minus 4 added twice. Now you don't do reverse. Of course I can put the minus here or minus here, but then you'll say why, so it's confusing. Let the minus 4 be with, let the minus with be. Now the sign is multiplication. What did we do before this? Addition of two same positive integers, addition of two negative integers, addition of one positive, one negative. Okay, in both cases, in one case the negative is greater than the positive, meaning magnitude wise. Okay, so and here now or the positive is greater than negative. Now this is 2 times minus 4 means minus 4 added twice. That means you go left minus 4 and you go left minus 4 again from there. That means I am going from here minus 4. Yes, and again I am going, let me extend this because it will become 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, same direction. All minuses are brothers. They say they stay to the left of the 0. All positive are sisters. Oh, same category of signs. So here, where have I come? So this is my answer, minus 8. That it means what? Children, what does it mean? Minus 4 plus minus 4. And that is twice of minus 4. Twice into. When you don't put the sign, that also means into. If I put a number and just a bracket one sign, that is into. Right? So you got answer. It's 2 into minus 4. Or you can write minus 2 into 4 also. You can interchange the sign. But let us see how it is. Because the teacher wrote the minus in front of the 4. So let us say minus 4 plus minus 4. If she puts, though the answer will be same, if she puts the minus 4 2, okay, the other way around, minus 2, okay, into 4. So minus 2 added 4 times. Into means repetitive addition. So minus 2 plus minus 2 plus minus 2 plus minus 2. You're going left 2 steps. Again hop 2 steps from there. Again hop 2 steps from there. So 4 times you're hopping 2 steps to the left. So it will become minus 8. Okay. Minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. It will answer will be same. So how you see it? Right? That is so what we did. Plus into plus, which we already know. You do 6 4s are 24, 7 2s are 14, not realizing both are plus, which we know, both are plus. Okay, then I did 1 plus 1 minus. First part of my lesson I taught you addition of integers, now I'm doing multiplication of integers, right? So I will give you some, maybe I will send you some work in my PDF, and in your lockdown time, you can just practice and not trouble your mommy or daddy. Okay. So now you have, suppose I rub this, I rub all this, right? I rub all this. Right. Now suppose it is minus into minus, teacher says plus. So most of the time you're by hearting. I discourage by hearting children. The more you by heart, the less you learn. In mathematics, the more you understand, you can create your own sums, you can get the right solution in many ways, right? So next you have a minus 3 and a minus 2. Now what do you do? Both are minus. You can't do minus 2 times something. It is the number of times always positive. Okay? So you can do like this. Right here I have put the minus, one of the minus out, and then you just do 3 and minus 2. Okay. You keep this minus which is in front, just keep it, we'll do it later. And now we have done 3 times minus 2 means minus 2 plus minus 2 plus minus 2. That means I am adding minus 2 3 times. Just now I showed you. Okay. So this minus 2 is here, this is 0 line, children. So minus 2, this is minus 2, minus 1, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. So you are going to either minus 2 and a minus 2 and a minus 2. Answer comes minus 6. What is the answer of 3 times adding minus 2? Minus 2 left. From there minus 2, 2 again, all left. 2 plus 2 plus 2 left. 6. Because it is left, ultimately we write minus 6. So we write minus, okay? We write minus and we got answer minus 6, right? What is the meaning of a minus minus 6? Wherever you are about turn, go in the opposite direction. When I say when I am saying minus of minus 6, meaning reverse your direction, reverse the sign. matlab you are at minus 6. Now minus of minus 6 will turn to the opposite direction, same units. That is the meaning. Okay. So here you are at minus 6. Turn to the opposite direction. Minus, forget about this. So you got minus 6 on the answer. Now you say exactly go same distance to the right. And that is 6. Exactly go the same distance to the right. That is minus of minus 6. Whatever answer you got, wherever you are, now mommy tells you about turn and come back to the same distance to the right of your house. That means change, reverse, but with the same amount. Therefore, yahan hai, so where the same amount? There. It becomes plus 6. About turn and come to the same point. That is called minus of minus. So, minus of plus 6 is minus. Plus 6 is here. Now mummy says I am at 6. I am 6 units to the right. Now mummy says just turn about and just go 6 kilometers left. Wherever you are, same distance you go to the left. So, and that is called minus of plus 6. Reverse your direction from plus to the minus by the same amount. Right? So therefore, if it's minus of plus 6, that means where you are here, reverse and come back here. So now you understood. So let us go. So when you are multiplying a plus with a plus, it's plus answer. Plus 6 into plus 2 into is plus 12. A minus 6 into a minus 3 is a plus 18. And a plus 6 into a minus 7 is minus 42. And a plus 5 into a minus 4 is a minus 20. Now you understood. I showed you. Okay? I showed you the multiplication of plus 3 and a plus 2. Then I showed you a multiplication of a minus 2 with a 3. That means minus 2 added 3 times. Then I showed you a minus 3 and a minus 4. Right? So I'll rub this and neatly we'll write the signs. So we'll practice that. So I will see. So we have done addition and we have done multiplication. Right? So here we have done, I said, minus 3 into 2 means add minus 3 2 times. So that's why you write minus 6. If it's a minus 3 into minus 2 into. If I don't put the sign between two numbers and I put each of the integer in brackets, that also is into children. Okay? So here it will be plus 6. Then you have a plus 5 and a plus 4. You don't have to write the plus. You have done this. 5 4s are 20. Then you didn't bother whether both were plus. You knew it was plus. Okay? And then you see plus into minus. You multiply the 2 and put minus. So two unlike signs when you're multiplying, it is minus. Two like signs when you're multiplying, minus into minus is plus and plus into plus is plus. But I explained to you why. By a number line. Right? So that is plus 20. That is multiplication. Now let us go without number line. When you are doing minus 4 and a minus 5, you lost 4 rupees. Loss and gain also can be written as minus and plus. Loss minus, gain plus. You lost 4 rupees and next day you lost 5 rupees. So how much you lost? You say 9 rupees lost. So lost I write as minus. You've gone 4 units to the left of 0. Again from that point you've gone 5 units to the left of 0. Finally you've gone 9 units to the left of 0. Now if I don't want to write the word left, I will write minus. Okay? So that's it. So answer is minus 9. So when 2, now you see there's no into sign. This is same as children. Minus 4 plus minus 5. These two are same. Okay? Because plus into minus, 2 signs side by side. You have to change it to 1 sign. And 2 signs side by side means the indication is multiplication. Okay? And in number line, reverse the direction. Wherever is minus 5, reverse it to the opposite and same distance. So plus into minus, right? What is plus into minus? Anyway, you see two signs, you have to write one of them. So plus into minus is minus 4 minus 5, and then that's minus 9. So when both the signs are same, there is no multiplication sign between them. That means we add and we put the sign of both the integers. Sign of both the integers is minus, so we write. And you have done addition of plus 20 and a plus 5, which we generally didn't write. We just wrote like this. In mathematics, we have done in kg and 1. Now, because I'm teaching integers, 20 plus 5 means plus 20 and a plus of plus 5. And a plus of plus is plus. That is why this is simple maths. You don't have to relate it with integers and confuse your mind. Okay? So that is when both of same sign you are adding. So you are finding the sum of the integers. Sum of the integers minus 9 and minus 10 is minus 19. And sum of the integers, okay, adding plus 10 and a plus 5 is 15, which is also written as 10 plus 5. That's not a problem. So what happens? There's no multiplication sign and there's only a plus and a minus. Okay? There's no multiplication sign and there's only a plus and a minus, right? So what is it? For example, just now I'll show you several examples. Let me explain the various types. So we are doing multiplication and addition of integers. Now if it is minus 7 plus minus 2. Okay? Now very confusing the child becomes. Then I told you one hint. If you have two signs one after the other, we have to convert it to only one sign. And if they are unlike plus and minus, it becomes minus. Minus plus also minus. If it's minus and a plus, that will also become minus. If it's plus plus, it will be plus. Minus minus beside each other, that is minus into minus is plus. I explained to you previously. You go back to my video and see why minus 3 and minus 2 was the meaning. I told you keep the minus 1 minus to yourself and do 3 times minus 2. Means minus 2 added 3 times is minus 6. That means to the left you come to the 6, minus 6 point, and then reverse the direction. Minus means wherever you are, mummy says, just turn about and come to the same distance from to the right. So you say minus of minus 6 becomes plus 6. Okay. So here, now I told you same sign before you add, then minus 7 and this is minus 2. So both are same sign. There is no multiplication. There is nothing like this. This means, children, this means multiplication. Okay, bracket after a bracket is multiplication. No brackets. Bracket is there, but then you see between brackets there is a sign. So you are adding. Between bracket is the minus sign. You are subtracting. Right? So you are writing this. Plus and minus is minus. Now both are minus. So we will add 7 and 2 because both we are going in the same direction left. 7 and 2, 9, and therefore you add. So in addition of two integers of same sign, two integers same sign, teacher gives you plus 11 and a plus 9, answer is 20. The teacher gives you a minus 11 and a minus 8, answer is minus 19. Now let us see plus minus complement. So we have finished with plus and plus, minus and minus. Okay. So teacher gives this is same as minus 7 plus minus of 3, or it is same as minus 7 plus of 3. Both are all are same, children. All are same. Here they gave directly, so both are negative. So both are negative. I will add 7 and 3, and because they are left, so they are minus 10. Don't forget to write minus 10. Don't write only 10. It's not plus 10. The confusion comes for the child that why teacher is not saying here minus is plus. This is not multiplication, you are adding. Remember, minus 7 means you are going 7 units left. Then from that point you are going 3 units left. So ultimately you are going 10 units left. So there is no confusion there. Okay. So now this can be minus 7 or plus of minus 3, adding a minus 7 and a minus 3, or it can be minus 7 and a minus with a plus 3. I told you minus of plus 3 means mommy says you had 3 kilometers right. Now about turn comes same distance to the left. So that becomes minus 3. That's why this becomes minus 3. So answer is ultimately minus 10. It's a little confusing. So keep practicing, especially tell mommy to give addition. First do only addition, then do only subtraction, then do addition, subtraction mixed. Okay, and then multiplication. And then multiplication and addition all mixed, right? So that is the number. So this is addition sign between them. Okay, now one more, let's take another example. Suppose I have 5 minus of minus 4. Again two signs are there. Okay, again two signs are there. So what do? So here you have to make it into one sign. Always operation between two numbers, there will only be one sign. So minus and minus become plus. Two like signs side by side will always turn to plus. And two unlike signs will always turn to a single sign minus. So this is 5 minus minus at same sign 4, and you all know it's 9. Let's take another example. Minus 8 minus of minus 11. So this I showed. Now again same thing. This is single sign, no problem. And the sign of a number is in front of the number, children, not behind it. Remember that. If I say 8 is positive or negative, you don't see. Suppose I say here 5 is positive or negative, you say positive, not negative. Don't see sign behind the number. Say sign in front of the number. So this again two signs, problem. But minus minus same sign. Then it becomes plus 11 and minus 8. Answer is plus 3. Here we are stuck. This I did teach you. If it's 1 plus and 1 minus, we are adding them. So if you go to number line concept, you get confused. So take 11, go this side, right? From 11 you come back, turn because minus 8, turn minus 8. That means 8 steps. First you've taken 11 steps right. Then from that point you're coming 11 steps right, then 8 steps left. Then you are only 3 units from your house. So I told you, that's why I taught you number line first. So what happens when you add the sign in front of the two numbers is opposite. Minus 8 minus 11 minus 19, plus 8 plus 11 plus 19. What happens? Minus 8 and a plus 11. So when there's a plus and a minus, just take the difference of the two. Okay, what is difference? 11 is bigger than 9. Forget the sign. 11 is bigger than 9. So 11 minus 8 is 3. And the sign you will put of the greater number. Naturally, you have gone 11 here. Then you come only 8. So still you are on the right side of 0. So right side of 0 is always positive. Any confusion, which was small initially, later on become an expert, maybe better than me, right? But initially, any doubt, make a small number line. Okay? A figure, a picture is always a clearer explanation than words. Okay? So here, if I act out maths, you will see it will be wonderful, you understand maths better. And this acting only is for small children. Big children, if I act, they'll think I'm mad. Okay? So here 11 and minus 8. That means 1 is minus, 1 is plus. I gained 11. My mother gave me 11 rupees, but I lost 8 rupees. But still in my pocket there are 3 rupees. In my pocket I have something is plus 3. So 11 minus 8 is 3. The confusion is if I wrote 11 minus 8, you would have written 3. That is the biggest problem with children. 11 minus 8 you write 3. But if I wrote minus 8 plus 11, children, it means the same. It means the same. So again I'll find the difference. Difference between 11 and 8 is 3, but the positive is more. Profit is more, gain is less. So answer is a profit, and profit is indicated by plus. If you're going distance wise, right you've gone more. And then you're turning about and coming only 8 steps. Still you're to the right of 0. If you come to the left of 0, answer will be negative. Okay, I'll show you that also. This answer is positive 3. And if you have, now let's go to the other one. Now, in KG children, 1 children, how can you subtract? When you do a 32 and you say 28, you say, okay, I borrow this because I cannot subtract 8 from 2, so I borrow 110 becomes 12. But if teacher does not give like that, that is, now if teacher gives minus 12 plus say 7. Again, one is positive, one is negative. Minus 12 means I have gone left side, this side, okay? That is west side. And then from that minus 12 point, my 0 is here, minus 12 is here. I come 7 steps right. So I am still on the minus side. Because from here to here is 12, from here to here is 7. Still I am on the left. And how much far? And 5 units far from there. Yes, how? You again subtract, don't worry about the sign. Okay, 12 minus 7 is 5. But now, loss is more than gain. The sign in front of the greater number is negative. So it will be sign of the greater number. So 12 minus and 5. But now this is negative. You know, I told you it will be to the left of 0. And left of 0, if you still are to the left of 0 means you are at a minus point. So that's minus 5. If it's 15 minus 5 is same as minus 5 plus 15. Answer will be 10. Because one is plus, one is minus. Once you're going this way, then turning about. So distance will become less. So it's plus 5, 15 minus 5 is same as minus 5 plus 15. Both cases you're going to subtract, and the positive sign is in front of the bigger number. So sign will be positive. So answer will be plus 10. And if it is minus 8 plus 6, it is same as 6 minus 8. Now you'll wonder, how can I subtract 8 from 6? So you will subtract 8 from, it's not subtract 8 from 6. It is going left 8 units and then you're coming back 6 units. Okay. You lost 8 rupees. You made a loss of 8 rupees and somebody gave you 6 rupees. Still now you're in a loss of minus 2 rupees. Right? So that, because loss, you say minus 2. So you are doing minus 8, minus 12 plus 7. You say first you do 12 minus 7 and mentally that's 5. But minus is greater, so minus. The sign is in front of a greater number is minus, so the sign will be minus. Okay. So when you have minus 8, 18 plus 8, one is plus, one is minus. You subtract, that will be 10. But minus is in front of 18, which is greater than 8. So answer minus. Think in your mind, I lost 18 rupees and mommy gave me 8 rupees. Still I am crying because still I am in a loss of 10 rupees. If Papa gives me 10 rupees, no loss, no gain. And Papa gives me 15 rupees. So 15 minus 18. Okay. And mommy gave me 10. So 15. Right. Minus 18 plus 5. You add the positive signs. Plus 15 plus 5 is plus 20 and minus 18. So that is 2. So that is combination of plus and minus. Okay. And I will give you some exercise. I think I will send you some PDF maybe tomorrow. Okay. This is the class on integers. So only thing in division, same thing. If I have plus 12 divided by plus 4, I don't write plus. Teacher just give you 12 by 4. That's understood, both are plus. So answer is 3. And if it's a minus 12 by a minus 6, so cancel out the minus. Minus divided by same sign division, it becomes plus. Or you can cancel out. Answer is 2. Okay? Division. And if it's plus 15 and a minus 3, so plus divided by minus, I told you, whenever there's a combination of a plus and a minus in multiplication or division, not addition or subtraction, will always be opposite. If the opposite sign, it will be minus. If the same sign is plus. The same sign became plus, same sign plus. Opposite sign, whether the minus is bottom or at the top, in the numerator or denominator. Ultimately, you cancel 3 5s are and answer that minus. Only one sign. Only one sign. Okay, when the two signs are being one beside the other, that is multiplication. One below the other, that is division. So same sign plus opposite sign minus. So even if I give you minus 20 and a plus 10, answer divide 10 2s are, answer will be minus. Okay, so therefore Tell mommy, now you're at home, mommy's at home. Don't trouble them. Just practice. You must practice all, even if it's not taught. Maybe when the school papers teacher will teach. First try with number lines. So I also taught you in number lines why minus minus becomes plus, why plus into minus becomes minus, why minus into plus becomes minus, why and plus plus is plus. So if I say, I'll just show you before I go and complete my class. I just want to tell you children, okay, because if you have minus 3 and a bracket minus 4 and a minus 3 no and a minus 4, or teacher gives minus 3 plus a minus 4, this is addition of integers, okay, and this is multiplication of integers, a bracket and a bracket. Okay, bracket beside. So I told you minus into, you'll first multiply the signs, minus into minus, both are same, it will become plus, okay, plus, and 3 4s are 12. And this one is minus 7, if you understand, minus 3 and minus 7, loss of 3, loss of 4 is loss of 7, going left 3 and then from there left 4, left 7, so left is minus, so that is addition, right? You're moving distances and here you're multiplying. Okay, so here you'll be minus 3, same, both are same, again same sign, plus into minus is minus, opposite minus, same, plus plus plus, minus minus minus, minus minus plus. So this is minus 4, same meaning, so negative. So that's the difference with into and. So before I wind up my class, I just write down this thing. So in multiplication, or in division, plus into plus is plus, plus into minus is minus, minus into plus is minus, and minus into minus. That means if you have two signs, agal bagal, one after the other, like teacher gives you minus 3 plus minus 7 minus of minus 4. So first, before you do any operation, first change it to one sign. Opposite sign, it is minus. Same sign, plus. After you operate sign, then you add. Minus 3 and minus 7 is a minus 10. Now you are adding. And a minus 10. It's very confusing now. This is confusing for all children. And then you have 1 plus and a minus. That means we find the difference of 10 and 4. 10 is bigger. So 10 minus 4 is 6. But 10, which is a bigger number, has negative sign in front of it. So you will write answer 6 but a minus. If it is plus 10 and a minus 4, same answer 6. But it will be plus 6. Okay. So here, this is for into and this. And if it is minus added to a minus, answer be minus of the sum. Okay. Plus added to a plus number, it will be a plus sum of the numbers. It's a minus and a plus. You are adding, it is the difference. The difference with a plus or plus sign if the plus one is greater, and minus sign if the minus is greater. If it's not clear, I'll say minus 7 plus 3, opposite sign, not multiplying, you're adding, they're not one beside the other. So minus 7 plus 3 is, the difference of 7 and 3 is 4, and a minus sign. And if it is 7 minus 3, or I write like this, minus 3 plus 7, same, difference 4 but plus. Okay. So I think we had quite a long class. Why I took it long? Because you all are sitting at home and just watch my video and practice integers. It's very important till you go to high school, because this is where children are confused. So when I do, next I'll do brackets with you, opening brackets, the 4 kinds of brackets, and in the brackets you'll have fractions, you'll have decimals, and you have algebra ABC. Okay, so how to open brackets, how to do nicely. For that you have to know integers first, because if you have to know what is minus 2, minus 3, or what is minus 3 and plus 2a, so you'll put that. So I taught you integers. Thank you children, stay safe and take care of yourself. Okay, thank you, bye bye.